In the wild, there are creatures small in size, hidden in the shadows, yet possessing unimaginable strength. They do not roar to claim dominance. They do not need bulk to spread fear. With a single leap, a single piercing glance, the forest falls silent. This is the story of silent warriors, where instinct becomes the greatest weapon. It does not roar, it does not bellow, but each step sends a chill down your spine. The bobcat, silent, unseen predator, emerges in the night like a specter beckoning. Its compact body, camouflaged fur blending with wild grasses, ears perched like antennas, sensing every movement. You will not hear it coming. You will only see that cold, calculating stare. Then silence. The prey vanishes. The bobcat can reach speeds of nearly 50 miles per hour in the blink of an eye. Each strike so precise there is no need for a second attempt. Every muscle sculpted for destruction. Every claw a natural blade. In the darkness, its eyes blaze like fire, 6 times more sensitive than human night vision. When hunger calls, it takes on prey twice its weight. And what makes it most terrifying? Not the speed, not the claws, but the ice-cold calm before life and death strikes. It does more than hunt, it strategizes, it observes. And when the moment arrives, the bobcat pounces like a screaming blade from the deep forest, closing every gap between silence and ending. In sun-soaked arid lands stretching from North Africa and the Middle East to the Indian subcontinent, the caracal, also known as the desert lynx, moves like a fiery arrow in the wilderness. A medium-sized wildcat between 2.5 and slightly over 3 feet long, weighing from 18 to 44 pounds depending on gender and region. Unlike its vividly patterned relatives like the ocelot or Canada lynx, the caracal wears a solid, plush, rust-red coat, perfect camouflage against dusty sands and scorching deserts. Its long ears, tipped with black tufts like twin spears, are not decoration. They are hypersensitive audio sensors, picking up bird wing beats from afar, even the slightest shift in sand. In this seemingly silent void, every movement becomes a death signal. The caracal does not chase its prey. It sets traps, it waits. Then it launches straight up to heights reaching 10 feet in a single bound, so precise that one swipe can catch multiple birds at once. Three-dimensional space becomes this hunter's stage, where lethality becomes an art form. At night beneath the moon's desert glow, the caracal performs its deadly dance, silent, polished, and unerring. Its diet spans birds, rabbits, rodents, snakes, even hedgehogs and young antelope. But its deadliest feature is not the prey it devours, it is how it hunts. With antelope, it does not rely on brute force. It uses intellect. It ambushes, measures every step, tracks blind zones, and ends the chase in a single razor-sharp moment. Every move calculated to 1,000th of a second. The caracal is solitary, but never random. Every step is a strategic decision. No mistakes, no mercy, no repetition. In the harshest terrains on Earth, the caracal does not roar to gain respect. It exists as a silent whirlwind, elegant, swift, cunning, and deadly. The smallest of wildcats, but far from feeble, the black-footed cat is a marvel of efficiency and ruthless precision. Each night, it launches dozens of hunts. Its success rate is astonishing. Size does not dictate survival, skill does. This cat proves that. Measuring less than 2 feet long and weighing under 6 pounds, don't let that fool you. A night's hunt for this cat is a symphony of speed, angles, and hunter's instinct. It can bring down prey nearly twice its size, fueled purely by brutal determination and calculated movement. Flat-bodied with a low center of gravity, it hugs the ground during ambush. 1, 2 steps, and it shoots forward like a living arrow. Its kill often unfolds within 3 seconds. Its claws are tools honed by natural selection into deadly weapons. In a world ruled by giants, the black-footed cat stands as proof of strength in refinement. No fanfare, no spectacle, just survival rates that command respect in the wild. In snow-blanketed forests, The snow lynx appears like a silent ghost. Its thick winter coat is armor. Its wide, fur-covered paws act like snowshoes, letting it move over ice without leaving tracks. In a freezing silence where stillness can crush courage, the snow lynx thrives through astonishing adaptation. Its main prey, snow hares, whose populations rise and fall in cycles. When hares disappear, the lynx grows lean, but it stays. It endures, surviving hardship. Life in the snow is not for the hesitant. Temperatures plunge to freeze your breath. Yet the snow lynx walks softly, its footprint as light as the breeze. Its broad paws spread pressure evenly, preventing it from sinking and letting it move agilely. Its tall ears catch the faintest crunch beneath the snow. It does not chase. It does not announce itself. It waits within ice, within cold, within thick shadow. Then it strikes abruptly like a cold thunderbolt across white stillness. Every attack is deliberate, not luck, but survival. In a place seemingly devoid of life, the snow lynx crafts its survival story with footsteps silent and unseen. Roaring is not always necessary to show power. The mountain lion chooses silence, quietly patrolling rugged lands from Canada to South America. With a muscular build, a long balancing tail, and jumps that amaze, leaps up to 40 feet in a single bound. It is the silent silhouette at dusk, a haunting specter drifting through forests. Each hunt involves hours of waiting, then striking from a rocky slope or canopy. Each kill blends patience, strength, and flawless strategy. The mountain lion has no pride, no roaring call for mates. It is a lone nomad of mountains, its body forged from stone, muscles tense before the pounce. It dominates rock faces and sheer cliffs, paths walked only by wind and shadow. Its territory may span hundreds of square miles held in its mental map. Every ledge, bush, gust of wind memorized. It knows where to ambush, how to shield its scent, and when it attacks, it hesitates not. A clean, lightning-fast bite to the nape. Not all beauty requires daylight. Some creatures thrive in darkness, like the ocelot. Its golden coat is dusted with black spots, each animal a masterpiece hand-painted by nature. But the coat is only the surface. What sets the ocelot apart is how it melts into the forest, the night, the breath itself. It hunts birds, monkeys, without fanfare. Silence is its ally. As it moves, the forest seems to pause for a dance unseen. In its dense jungle home of Central and South America, where sunlight falls in slivers, it adapts to shadow, not just to hide, but to become the shadow. It moves like air, slipping through roots, stones, leaf litter without sound. With razor-sharp claws and reflexes faster than your gaze, the ocelot is the forest's nightmare. It climbs, it leaps branch to branch like a dancer in the dark. Arboreal prey is never safe. Strength, not needed. Precision is. No trainer, no manual. Everything these wildcats possess is etched into their genes by millions of years of evolution. Every strike is a lesson passed down across hundreds of generations. They do not learn fight. They are born ready. Instinct is their only teacher, and that instinct is timeless. It has helped them survive climate, time, and humanity. From the first night of hunting to the last in the deep forest, each one lives fully in its survival rhythm. There is no room for error, no second tries. The subtlety in observation, the silence while stalking, the decisive strike, all come not from experience, but from the genetic code shaped by natural selection. Science has shown these wildcats have neuromuscular wiring so refined that a single sensory signal triggers a whole-body response in less than 1/4 of a second. It is not magic, it is instinct, and it is the most powerful weapon nature has ever given. A king does not always need to roar. Some reign in the shadows. These uncrowed warriors wear no crowns, earn no medals, hear no applause, but their every step brings the old forest to silence. They do not prove themselves because their quiet, enduring, agile presence says it for them. They do not flaunt strength, they show it through control. Control over every step, every breath, every tilt of the head before the strike. These wildcats are masters of restraint, striking only when certain of the kill. Biologists call that energy optimization strategy, and the deep woods call it ruthless fairness. They exist like wind through canyons, like shadows crossing moonlight. You may never see them, but they are there, watching, judging, ready to deliver nature's verdict in a heartbeat. No sound, no trace, only the lingering echo of quiet power. From freezing snow to scorching deserts, from dark jungles to jagged cliffs, each species has its battlefield. There are no easy lands, but no species surrenders. They do not choose where they are born, but they choose to adapt. Every sprint is a gamble with survival. Whether giant or tiny, they all live by one rule: never stop. In extreme conditions, they do not seek comfort, they seek life. When cold can freeze blood, when the earth cracks in drought, when every drop of water, every shifting shadow becomes both opportunity and threat, they still move forward. Science calls it physiological and behavioral adaptation, but to them it is instinct. They do not need training to be resilient, they are born to endure. And that endurance is the ultimate weapon that helps them not just survive, but conquer every corner of nature. Through windblown sands or avalanches, they remain the last ones standing. When we think of the wild, we often picture the big and the loud, but true strength sometimes lies in silence. The wildcats you've met, from the snow ghost to the desert arrow, prove that instinct, subtlety, and silent endurance forge legends that need no name. They do not demand attention. They do not crave recognition. They simply exist as nature intended, silent, efficient, perfect. These creatures are living symbols of relentless evolution, the product of millennia of harsh selection. And if you still believe the wild holds tales untold, stay tuned for the next stories, where each creature has its own voice, if only you listen. Because in the deepest forests, some calls go unheard, and some creatures are writing legends wordlessly.